we're going to have a great event unveiling our new McLaren GT this evening. I will say one thing. We want to register to win for a Level 3 McLaren Pure Track experience inside the camp house and a cruise for 2 of the Caribbean with Celebrity Cruises. So make sure you do that before you part this evening, okay? I want to introduce my very good friend, Andy Thomas, who's the Vice President of Communications and Marketing for McLaren in North America. He's going to go through the car and introduce it to us tonight. Andy, welcome.
All right, Heath, thank you very much. And a big thanks to Heath, all the staff at McLaren Dallas, especially Liz Shafton and her team. They've done a fantastic job on this event. So we really appreciate everybody coming out tonight. I came down from New Jersey, and I can tell you it's a heck of a lot nicer here in Dallas. So really happy to be here. And on a side note, McLaren North America, in case you don't know, we will be your new neighbor. We will be moving our headquarters to Dallas at the end of the year. I'll be looking for everybody as I make a few more trips down here than usual. So what we're going to show you tonight, the McLaren GT, you are the first people in North America to see this car in the flesh. We just launched this car globally at 8 a.m. this morning, and we're really proud to have it here with Heath tonight. So I'm just going to take you through a few short slides and give you a backup, and then you can come on down and take a look at the car. So a lot of you probably recognize this guy behind me. So this is Bruce McLaren. He is our founder. He was an engineer, a race car driver, and a real visionary, and took our cars from race cars to what they are today. And what you may not know is he developed a road car in the late 60s, which was also called the McLaren GT. And there's only a few of these in existence because he passed away before they really became a reality. And we've been able to take some of that DNA along with our other cars and create the car that you're going to see tonight. Now the quote behind me is from our CEO, Mike Fluid. And it's a pretty neat quote, but there's 3 words on there that I like the best. Continent crossing capability. Really sounds good, and it really says a lot about what this car is about. You're used to our cars and seeing them in a track environment, racing up steep roads and everything. This car is more about the long drive, driving through the mountains and so forth. So you're gonna see that in some of the things that we're gonna talk about. So we don't really break rules, but we'd like to say that we're making new rules in the GT category. And the reason for saying this is that traditionally GTs in the 50s and 60s were cars that were very agile, lightweight, and they were used for driving around on the weekends and then also taking them on the racetrack. And as the cars became more modern, as you know them today, they're heavier, they don't quite handle maybe like they used to, and we want to bring some of that back to this class of car. So some of these rules, I'm not going to go through all of them, but I'm going to talk about the car in relation to them. For us as a company, McLaren is all about lightweight and aerodynamics. And lightweight is really crucial to this car. In this category, the cars have gotten heavier. This McLaren is the lightest car in its class by more than 280 pounds, 3,223 pounds curb weight. And when you have lightweight, taking our carbon fiber to a different level, it creates much better handling. And this creates a really nice drive. Now, what you don't know until I take the cover off the car is that not only do you have a powerful car with great handling, it's 621 horsepower, 456 pound-feet of torque. It also has incredible storage space. It has 20.4 cubic feet, 15 of it in the back, about 5 of it in the front. And we went to look at this. This is as much it's more trunk space than a 7 Series, and about the same as an S-Class, believe it or not. So when we pull the cover off, you're going to see golf clubs in this car. You're going to see 2 handbags and suitcases. So we're going to show a car that's much more usable maybe than you're used to. The other neat thing, the angle of incline on the car, you don't need a lifter. It has the same angle of approach as all of its competitors at about 13 inches. Excuse me, 13 degrees. Some of the other things, so it's all about the materials as well. So inside the car, we want to create a really nice environment. So we're breaking the rules of what you would see in a GT car with not only things like leather, but cashmere fabric, another special fabric developed by NASA that's in the cargo compartment. It reduces scratches and tearing, so when you put your golf bag or your skis back there, you actually don't tear leather because it's a super strong fabric. So we're taking a look at these different things to make the car more modern and more usable for the McLaren owner. So please raise a glass to the new McLaren GT.